We're about to be. And guess what, everybody? It's Thursday. It is a special Thursday. That's right. First of all, no crazy joke, because it is a solemn day. As you can tell, we got the three here. We got the three amigos here, up top here. I got two badass guests tonight. We got Mr. Mark Rogers and Sony from TM Reviews, who's not going to care about 2/3 of what we're going to be talking about today. But we guys, I mean, we are upgrading the show. Rumor has it we got 3 weeks to seeing Joe back, but forget about these guys. It's
hey Dave, we just got some breaking news. Mark changed his name to Mike.
Oh, Mike. You know what? I will say this. There's actually an author. This is not a joke. There's an author named Mark E. Rogers. He wrote a series called Samurai Cat, which I bought every damn book, and I met the guy. He's actually one of my favorite authors. You can look that up. So, Mike, I apologize.
It's all right.
But speaking of breaking news, as we all know, Zero's not here today because today, that's right, today, our boy got married. And it was a private ceremony on the beach. It was really nice. His bride-to-be, though, she actually sent me some footage of some of the pre-ceremony rituals. Apparently her family it's a unique family. And one of the things we're talking about is preparing the groom for the bride. And so they sent me this.
Fasten a ball and chain to their leg. And here's how they did it. This thing right here went around your ankle, okay? And then this ball right here weighs about, I'm going to say 20 pounds. So you're not going to run very far. So.
And with that, we now call him husband with wife.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
Okay. I love you. I love you.
Love.
Okay.
More.
Okay. I got a show going on. Go.
So there's that.
Huh?
NyQuil.
NyQuil, melatonin, who knows? But,
I mean, just a double shot will do, yeah. Or, pretend she has a toothache and rub a lot of whiskey,
Did you change that opening picture? People have different hair. Definitely looked off.
You think it's out of date? Is that what you're saying?
Well, Matt, you were wearing a hat, and I have no idea how the hell he got my face. That was weird. But anyway, it's Thursday. We have some amazing people in the chat. We have some amazing people in the show. That being said, we gotta. That kid I think she crushed some of my common sense here. I've done this like 30 times already without being stupid, and I'm sounding bad today. T-Man, we all ride your coattails, so let's start these things off. How you doing? What'd you get this week?
I am tired as normal. But I did get this girl right here earlier today when I could not stay asleep because of a freaking toothache. I got up early and I put crazy glue on her peg that wouldn't stay together. So now I can do all this without it coming apart. I can even stretch her head up and the body is still connected together. I have to actually put force into disconnecting that now. So all I did was put Gorilla Glue right on there, and then I left it for as long as I went to work and came back home, and now it's good to go. Hopefully that won't wear off. So if anybody else got her and has this problem, there you go. You're welcome.
T-Man, do you recommend altering your figures?
Yes, if they don't work correctly.
At your own risk, though, right?
Yes, I didn't force you to do it. And I also got another RC. which I filmed the review and edited on my. Look at this. I hate these lights. Come on. Why is it so bright? But I didn't render it yet, so it's not on my channel yet. So I'm going to debate on. No, it's not going up till tomorrow. Whenever I put up a video after 10 o'clock or whatever, it never does good.
Is there a superior RC between those two?
That RC definitely works out.
I don't know. I like the thickness of the body on this one.
T-Man
It
likes
feels
thick.
more like a solid action figure. But now that I've corrected my issue with this one and taken the junk out of the trunk back here, I like this one a lot more. But today when I got home, I finally got one of the Fortnite figures I've been waiting for. Mr. Cluck here, who is very solid and heavy. When I picked up the box, it felt like Marvel Legends Thing, which in the review when I finally film it, his legs are very bony. With him having that solid body and skinny legs, that's not a good combination. But the materials that this thing is made out of is amazing. And the details in all of his accessories is amazing. So yeah, this little egg diaper thing gets right out of the way. It squeezes, so you don't got to worry about that. But anyhow, I like it. And that's going to be me. Let's get this show on the road because we got a lot.
All right. And Mr. Rogers, Mike.
Hi, evening everyone. Thanks for letting me on tonight. Let's see, things that I picked up or gotten since I don't have any history, so I'll just say what's gone through here. I picked up Junk Heap on a whim. He was available, so I got him. From our newest married man, I picked up a ExtraZero G2 drag strip off of Zero. Yeah, he's very cool. I like the coloring. Let's see. Fans Toys Trailbreaker. Very cool. Like him a lot. And to balance out that, I had this guy, Virtus from ExtraZero. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about him. G.I. Joe wise, I picked up 2 of the Cobra officers.
Awesome.
And to round out one that I didn't get before, but he was really cheap on Amazon, is the Retro Roadblock. Missed out on Sergeant Slaughter, but I'm sure we'll talk about him more tonight.
Not beaten to death.
And my wife has got a new collection fetish now. She's been getting Funko Pops, so eBay has been...
No.
Yes. So eBay was bending me over this first half of the month, but I found this guy, the Fans Toys... what's this game? Bombshell.
Yes.
Grenadier?
I definitely looked out. $90, free shipping.
Wow.
Not bad.
So awesome pickup on that. And finally, thanks to one of the other guests on tonight, Mr. Team Reviews, I got a sticker set. Which way is my camera going? For our Outrider to sit inside the box and keep in there. But I got someone famous. And it's not Black Arachnia. It's TM was nice enough to sign that, so thank you very much.
I decreased the value for you.
I was about to say
You
that.
got to put it on the box.
Yeah, I'll do that at some point maybe. But that's everything I got.
He actually signed. I got his blaster, and he signed that for me. But when I threw the box away, the garbage guys actually threw the box back at me. Speaking of, first of all, Sony, thank you very much for coming on. We appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for inviting me.
Did you hear that segue? He was like, speaking of trash, here's Sony.
Speaking of stuff we throw back,
Wow.
I got a lot of stuff, so I'm not going to show it all. It's too much. This thing is awesome. This is Fans Toys Sovereign toy version. It's really cool. I really like it. This, which G Tony sent me, we did a little trade, so I actually own this, but he's missing an ear, so I got it.
Oh no. Well, he has a junkie on.
Yeah, he is a junkie on, and he's got problems, but it's fine because it's going to go into bike mode, and he's going to be a bike for another junkie on. So
That's custom fodder right there.
Yes, it could be. So this isn't mine. This is G Tony said this to me. I don't understand this. So he said it's a G1 figure, but it came in this box. It says
Yeah.
Browning.
Browning was in Master Force, and
So-
believe it or not, that is a 1-to-1 scale figure. That was his size in the show.
So it turns into a gun, and it actually shoots bullets.
Mhm.
It's really cool. It comes with these little bullets. And it goes inside and it's spring loaded. So during the show, I'll transform this and then show you what the gun looks like. It's actually very. I wouldn't want to bring this out on the street because
Yeah, no.
probably get shot. I got this mug sent to me today from a friend. He probably doesn't have his name out there, but really cool. I broke the one that Mike gave me because I brought it to Toronto and the bartender dropped it on the ground and dinged it.
Wow.
And I didn't know. So I go to drink out of it and it spills all over me. So
Did you at least get a free drink out of it?
well, I didn't know it was broken until I got back home. So
Oh.
got this, which is handmade by Miller Time. Really cool. That's my bio back, but he made it because the one that comes with it is not accurate. Then I just got these two. This is from Icon 3D Labs, in case you don't know. They made inserts for Fans Toys Phoenix. So Decepticon, Autobot. They're pretty cool. And if you don't know, the originals were kind of like weak. This also from G Tony. This is a Henke Jetfire Karatomi.
Ooh.
It's sealed, so I'm debating if I should even open this.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's the shattered glass Henkai. How do you say it? Jetfire. So Legends. Is it Legends? Or Generations?
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's,
Generation.
it's
Generation.
the hentai
that's
version.
the H and
Yeah.
Chug.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the C. Yeah.
It has the extra attachments.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
a
it's
girl
a
like that.
C and Chug for classics. Oh no, you're right. You said H.
And finally, and it's guys, and again, thank you so much for being on the show, guys. It's a big deal. I know it's a little bit of your time, which we appreciate you, and it's awesome.
I'm here to bring your views down.
That's when you have me on your show.
No,
But-
I got that.
Let's bring the ratings up a little and throw some sex appeal onto here. Mr. Partsformer, how are you? And what?
I'm
Dear
pretty good.
God, it's Magnum.
I'm I'm coming to you live from my workspace because I do now work from home. So I gotta keep bringing that up because it's
Yeah, rub it in. Sorry.
yeah, it's such a.
Can you feel your ass?
I mean, most of the time. Do you want me to do it now?
Just tell me he charges extra for that.
Just tell me when you want me to stop.
Stop.
Okay, thank you. Let me see. So pretty good, all things considered. Considering my commute to work in the mornings now is only slowed down by how long it takes me to make coffee. So I'm happy with that. Let me see. I made sure to purchase this not through T-Man's link because I want to forever be a source of disappointment to him, but through Amazon, I purchased the Chaos Space Marine from McFarlane. So I got this dude. He's really cool. He's heavy. I got him for $16. He's as well articulated as the other versions that came out, and I like him. He's got a lot more paint detail though, so he's pretty spiffy.
So that's
Yeah,
a
Matt.
cool.
Better than yours.
What's that?
I said your figure will look better than theirs.
Well, I mean, all it takes is a little dry brushing. It's not a big deal. Let me see. Right after the show last week, I ended up getting in the mail Magic Square Ironhide, who is fan-frigging-tastic.
The last Legends figure you're ever gonna buy, right?
The last one. Ratchet's on the way, but he, man, it's such a good figure. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Like, at a Legend scale, man, they figured out the perfect way to do hips. Like, there's his hips, man. They full covered hip skirts that fold in with the leg. There's no mechanism there to break. It's all one solid piece. Like, it's dumbed down and it works really well. He's probably one of the most articulated Legends figures I've ever owned, and it's a fucking Ironhide. Like, I mean,
Right.
yeah. So he's good, man. I also got, not in hand, but I got a Hot Toys Shore Trooper because apparently I'm that guy now, getting 1/6 scale figures. So there goes any extra money that I get.
That gas money you're saving.
I'm not gonna save it. It's gonna go right into Hot Toys. And then Mezco finally shipped their 1/12 collective. What is it called? Pink Skull Chaos Club. This is the one that they had a few weeks ago. That was the band. So I can't possibly. I mean, this is probably the most accessories I've ever gotten with characters, with figures. It's literally a whole tray full of musical instruments and beer and joints and hats and display stands and just tons of crap that like chain necklaces and alternate outfits. It's crazy. Like, so there's three, real quick. There's 3 different skull dudes, and not one of them is the same. The only thing that's the same on all 3 of them is the jacket. Everything else is different. The head is different. The undershirt is different. The pants are different, and the shoes are different on all of them.
Huh.
So
Are the secondary heads different?
They each come with. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 6 extra heads of various. I think it's like a mix and match. Like, you don't get 1 for 1 for each of them. You just kind of get a mix of heads to go with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, every figure is like the base body underneath is the same, obviously, but everyone is outfitted differently, so they're all unique. And like, there's sunglasses, goggles. Because every figure should come with like an old time football helmet, a leather football helmet, because why not?
Under hands.
Oh, the hands. I think there's YouTube video. I haven't counted them, but I think a YouTube video said 47 hands, something like that. A Jason mask, because why not? So I won't keep rambling on because there's a ton of crap here, but it's going to take a lot for me to dive into this, get some pictures, and get them set up. But I'm excited about them. I think it's a good pickup, and I know they went fast, so I was happy to be able to get them. So that's all from me rambling. Let's go to Dave and see how Dave's week's been.
I am doing well. It has definitely been. It's hot as hell in North Carolina, and I want to give a shout out to Sportimus. I hope you are doing well, man. I know you're not catching the shows live these days, but you again send you your strength. We appreciate you, and seriously, best of thoughts to you. I got some fun stuff. It wasn't too crazy, but I did get some cool things. Hasbro did attack me a little. Get back here. And I did finally get Havoc. So that's the last of the Build of Bone Crusher characters, except for the Hot Claws Wolverine, which I'm pretty much just waiting for him to go on closeout because I don't need him. And he didn't
He's
have a build
everywhere too. Like, I've seen pegfuls of him.
I don't feel like I'm going to be missing out by not buying him right now. So I did get a Deathwatch Mandalorian. I'm kind of tempted to get a second just to have 2 of them flank Bo-Katan because they're generic troopers and they're Mandalorians, which makes it even cooler. I was surprised that apparently did not know a Power Ranger figure was coming out. So this is Dino Charge Pink. So this is the last of the core team, actually, for Dino Charge. I think they've got like one secondary one who's like a purple one. I don't know if they put her in the American show or not, but yeah, that's.
Does she have pinless elbows?
Ask me in about 5 minutes. I'll let you
All
know. I want to say she does. Yeah, I want to say she's got pinless legs. So yeah, I think she's got pinless double jointed arms.
How many Rangers do you think you have?
All of them.
Like 50?
I mean, I've got the stuff on the shelf. I've got a backlog still to go through.
A lot.
I've got a lot of Rangers. Speaking of things that I've got too many of that I didn't really need to get, but I got them anyway, I did end up picking up the Runner Alien and the Prowler Alien from the Fire Team Elite game. I saw the Burster Alien and the Spitter Alien. I was not a fan of their head sculpts, but these look much more in line of traditional aliens, and they're the ones that they'll crawl on all fours. So if you've got the Night Panther and such, we basically have a pack of crawling aliens. So that's gonna look
Are
really
they
cool.
cheaper than normal?
Nope. NECA has been very good. Had been very good for holding off the price hike as long as they could, but now they are raising their prices. Like those were $35. The Predators are going to be $40 now. So
Yikes!
Were those Walmart
they
pickups?
have been good. I mean, if you think about the
Target?
I got those at Target, but I mean, that's considering how many times has Marvel Legends gone up in the last 8 months?
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
It
Like
seems
that's
smaller, and the packaging doesn't seem as elaborate. So I thought they were cheaper.
you'd think, but the Ultimate's going to get bigger, and I'm a little worried about that for some future things, which we'll talk later in the show. Finally, last I got Kintaro from Toyco.
Nice.
I am very excited, and it's kind of sad. I mean, as much as I like this guy, he's going to look great with these guys up here. In some ways, I'm almost more excited about the spare Sub-Zero parts because he has alternate arms for the Mortal Kombat 3 Sub-Zero, so he won't look as generic as I think he kind of does. Like that was like my one criticism with that figure is he just looks so basic. So this is going to have the frosted arms for him, and it's cool because not only does he have frosted arms, but they do they gave him a whole set of hands too that are iced over. That's pretty neat. And that is my exciting haul. And we got a lot to talk about today. Are we all excited? Because there's this thing going on. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear anything.
What thing is that?
I think we're being robbed. Sony?
Let me try this thing.
I think this is a holdup.
It looks like a freaking gun. I mean,
Yeah.
Demonetized.
you put a bullet in there,
Yeah.
you shoot it. It's
Did
just
you ever handle the reissue Megatron, Sony?
no.
The G1 Megatron can fire as well. The one that was
Okay.
released in Japan.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, I've got that. I've got it in storage.
So, I actually had that figure a while ago, Sony. I picked him up in Chicago in 2004, I think was that BotCon that was there. And I had a whole bunch of these figures in my backpack that were all transformed to make it easier to transport them. And I'm about to go through the X-ray machine, and I realize, holy fuck, he's in the pistol mode. So I am sitting there with my hand in the backpack, basically trying to partially transform him into robot, or basically as far away
Oh
from
my
me
god.
as pistol mode, one-handed, blind. Needless to say, I don't have. Since I am not on the travel ban list, I did make it through. But I mean, this was post 9/11.
The two brown guys aren't there with guns.
And this just in, figure action flagged by Fox News as
These are all the bullets.
Yeah.
They give you way more bullets than you need because they can only fire one at a time.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's like, are you gonna lose them? There's like 7 bullets in here.
Might lose it.
This one has like 20.
All right, Dave, what we got?
Let's hit this. All right, let me get this. Let's get the screen sharing on here. Share screen. Chrome tag.
We saw some glorious images today.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about here.
And some stuff that's
and-
just okay.
Hey, I want to dispel the rumor. I do like action figures. I do have some. I don't have a lot. I have some. I've got this. I got some turtles. So
Well,
I am interested in
this
seeing
week-
it. I just don't buy a lot of them.
So let's talk about our first subject, which is near and dear to us, and that's robots. This one has got a horrible disguise because no, I'm totally not a dragon. No. So Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron was shown. We also have package shots. It looks like he is getting an effect part, which is pretty awesome. I
He
like.
kind of had to because he doesn't come with a gun.
That's true. It's like there's things I like and there's things I don't like. They didn't even try with the legs.
Well, that's kind of how he.
I was gonna say, how much transforming does the original actually do? In the
Yeah,
way?
Didn't
not
his
a lot.
legs fold up and they turned into normal feet though?
Maybe there's something more going on there we don't see.
One thing they got rid of his third mode.
Correct. Yeah, he didn't have that weird tank jet car mode.
Can you
Yeah.
show me?
Yes, I can.
So those wings are painted, right?
Those are not painted.
So
Those are going to be solid plastic.
it would be nice if he's some type of shiny painted because that's the whole purpose of Transmetal.
I do like the painting on the chest here, though.
Yeah.
That fading on there. And this, again, I think I mentioned last week, I would love for them to make a Rampage as well.
He needs to be a commander class.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone was telling me the original Beast Wars toys were so good that you make them now, it's like they're not going to be much better.
That's
Right.
I mean, the only thing I can think they could be doing with this is maybe doing the Select Cryotech, or what do they call them?
The blue one.
No, there's special ones. Hasbro does their special ones they're Select or
Oh, the
Generation Select.
Selects.
Generation Select. Yeah, they probably do a Generation Select Cryotech.
Honestly, I think he could have come with the fire breath and ice breath at the same time. He only has one accessory.
Well, not only
Yeah.
that, but like you were talking about the old figures, like those may have been less articulated, but they were certainly going to have been built better.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the thing. You're going to have the materials, and it may not be quite as clever a transformation here or there, but they're going to last longer than these.
If you have ever handled Air Attack Optimus Primal, that thing you could knock somebody out with.
His butt might come off, though.
That's true. But to go to the other end of things, because I'm here talking about a dense, solid figure, Star Saber was shown.
I have mixed feelings.
Sony, tell us about your mixed feelings on this.
So what's going on in those right in the wrist? Like, they can't feel that? Like, why is there a hole there?
That hand is going to flip up into there.
No, I understand that, but
No, he means when it's not flipped up into there.
yeah, just put a panel,
That's actually G1 accurate.
Sony doesn't care about your accuracy. He wants he's going to get the non-F aftermarket points and parts filler kit.
I do think it looks good overall, though. It's a good looking.
Sony, I assumed you backed this?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, there's some things I do like about this. I mean, he's able to look up, which is nice, and the effect parts are very nice.
Yeah. This is obviously unpainted.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's not that much in terms of waffles and kibbles.
Don't mess with the lion one. Don't let mess with the lion one then.
Yeah, that's it. I'm looking
you
at
see it
open
right
fire
there.
right here.
Yeah.
That's the thing with these like retail level combiners, right? They have to make them lightweight, so some of it at least makes sense.
I mean, if in combined mode it's solid, I'm fine. Like if it looks good, there's no waffles in the fully combined mode. I think that's success.
I like the effect parts. I do like the effect beams. So
Yeah, it looks nice.
Hey, let's hold up for 1 second. Can we zoom in on the middle of that picture?
The guy
in
in the
the
back.
engineering
No,
pilot.
no. Go up. This is actually serious. The guy, if that thing de-blurs, there is a Transformers logo in the background at the top. I don't know. I've never seen that before. What is that for?
Is that the
Is it the
show
movie?
on that might be the new cartoon that's coming out.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
That's-
Just curious.
Didn't this have the two mini cons or action figures that was unlocked?
No,
That didn't make that?
Yeah, you get too many cons.
Oh, you do?
you get too many cons with this.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're just
They
repaints.
they never show them.
Yeah, you get them.
Oh.
They're just repaints of older mini cons, so it's not a big deal.
Right.
I mean, I like this pose right here because you are seeing the ankle tilt, you are seeing the foot tilt. I mean, looks like he's holding it two-handed.
It has ab crunch. And like you mentioned, it can look up while it's using the ab crunch.
Then we've got Deluxe. Then also on the show, they showcased Deluxe Skullgrin.
I was trying to understand what they were talking. I can't tell if this is a weaponizer, like you got to split him up to transform him into whatever he transforms into. That's what it sounded like they were saying.
Well, it'll be interesting because the original Skullgrin, at least that part of it was a pretender shell.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll
Who
be
turned into a tank.
the inner piece. Yeah, in fact, that tank, I own this guy. That tank was one of my favorite Transformers. It was really, like, just the fact, if it's the one I'm thinking about, is his arm swiveled into the cannons. That was fun.
He's a pretender.
Yeah, Skullgrin
Yeah.
was a pretender shell. Pretender.
So then they did make Skullgrin in Chug, and then they also did him, which I like. I really like that figure because the skull was not quite as scully per se, but more implied with its coloring. And then they turned that one into also Straxus or Darkmount.
Yeah, I like those figures. Those are two of my favorite figures. I think they had ankle pivot.
They had ankle pivot. I liked how the tank cannon turned into like a giant pickaxe. I mean, it was it was a very dynamic mold.
They were really good.
Can anyone go to these panels? It's just open to the public if you paid for a ticket.
I believe so.
You just walk in.
You can, but a lot
Yeah,
of people
what
have
they
media.
too.
A lot of people have media passes.
I saw a lot of people who, they post, they have blogs on Facebook, and they were just posting pictures like it was no thing. I'm at SDCC, just posting pictures.
Yeah, I think
And then-
a lot of them were media people
Okay.
like us.
Mm.
Right.
And then what the hell is this?
Yeah, is anyone hoping the waist is like unfinished or missing a piece or something?
I think it's not.
I'm gonna say keep hoping because that's probably it.
I can tell you, looking at his ankles, that wraps around his hip joints, and the back of his legs are completely hollow. I bet you.
Yep, I see the cutouts that you're talking about. You're right.
Yep.
I'm even okay with that on the back, like it's hidden, but
This is just
That's ugly.
like,
It'll grow on you.
no, it won't.
Give
I'm
me
not
your
gonna buy it.
$25.
it might also be the angle and the picture they took.
No wrist rotation.
Yeah, they didn't show accessories on purpose, like at all.
You think?
I'm like, why are you
From
showing us
Target,
this
man.
stuff? They're forcing us to wait till the middle of August to see the rest of the stuff.
You think they're holding out on showing accessories because they're changing gears because everybody hates the energon weapons?
No, I think they want to have something to talk about in
Oh,
August.
okay.
instead of having a forced show.
They had the blast effects that was like universally loved, and everybody couldn't get enough of it. And they're like, "All right, fuck that. We're done. we're moving on to something else."
I'm just saying, this guy is definitely shooting blanks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What kind of? How do you lose the name Point Blank?
Yeah, that's interesting. Wait, you know what's that line from Walgreens that you picked up one of them, and it's like very simple.
Oh yeah, they had that prowl that you picked up. Remember?
What's it called?
They were in the boxes.
That's what this
the,
looks like.
The plain boxes.
The Authentics?
Authentics, yeah. This reminds me of Authentics because it's like so simple in the arms and legs. Just like folds up.
Then we got package shots of Inferno, which
No, I didn't see
again, we know he comes with a gun, but they're not showing that.
Why did we know this? We saw the. What did we see? Did we saw the box?
Yeah, they should.
They did a stream or something, didn't they? Where they had it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Hasbro's looks like at least Hasbro's releasing their Dead End before Fans Toys is. I love this face sculpt, by the way. That is cash money.
you see how they did it without the backpack splayed out in this picture? That's the way you should do it. But the official instructions tell you to pull it out, separate it.
If you look at him really hard, it looks like a retool of drag strip. All the parts are in the exact same spots, and the legs are shaped the same.
Oh, this is. I'm sorry. I was thinking this was.
Breakdown.
I confused this with the previous one that's already out.
Oh, Wild Rider.
Yeah, Wild Rider.
And then,
Wait, that looks good. No, hold on. Why'd you skip them so quickly?
sorry.
So, I think this is like they nailed that head sculpt.
Oh, I said that. I love this head sculpt.
Awesome.
I absolutely am very pleased with this figure.
No, very little waffles. I mean, it's pretty good.
Look at this.
Sorry.
I mean, look, the legs are filled. The legs are filled in well.
All right, you can move
If
on.
it's like drag strip, I can't tell. This is a
Now-
parcel of skids.
Yeah.
Is it skids? Looking at that chest, I was thinking bulkhead.
His legs are definitely skids.
Okay,
Yeah, big
Yeah.
holes.
I got you.
But did anybody else notice the face on his chest? He has like a little bomb mustache and the eye.
See the eyes. It remind.
It's a Mario thing.
The
I'm
King
hoping that-
Bomb.
I'm hoping he'll get the guns that'll pop. That are supposed to pop up on his shoulders because.
Yeah, and this is another one. I have a G1 crankcase at my parents' house, and it was another one of those really fun figures. That
You know what?
And
I had both other figures. The one that was a motorcycle and the one that was an Indy car.
What's his alt mode?
He was like a little blue SUV.
yeah, it's just like a armored SUV kind of thing. Nothing all that standoutish, but it had the
trigger cons, if I recall.
yeah, the guns rotated automatically out of the back and flipped around.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool actually. And then if you had him in robot mode, they kept going a little further and aimed over his shoulders.
Yeah, they came over shoulders. So, like, I skipped on skids. I might actually get this guy.
I hope the guns might be huge.
I like.
I don't remember crankcase. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, he was in the toy. He was used in the comic a lot because Simon Furman liked to use characters that weren't in the cartoon. So
I forget the names of the ones I had. The motorcycle, the arms, the guns shot out of his arms.
Starscream's looking good.
Yep, but
That'll, even if the wink thing does annoy me.
I've been wanting a new version of him for 20 years.
Yeah, I'll probably cave on this one. I do like that Starscream. I have fond
The
memories
original-
of fighting him in the Armada game.
Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted that game. Made me want remakes of every single one of those characters.
Yeah, that was a good game.
That game was better than it should have been. So, where do we want to go to next? I don't have much on the Marvel Legends. They did show Galactus. And
Yeah, I liked in that little video where they show how the display base is clamped to his hands. And his legs have strong ratchets in the knees and hips.
So they learned from the Sentinel.
Yeah.
He's powerful, Sentinel. You are getting... I was happy with my Sentinel purchase. But I am having a little twinge of regret not getting in on this, except I have no place for it, literally.
Same for him and Starsaber, because I didn't do either one of those.
I mean, the Doom head is completely forgettable, but... And then Firelord's...
Good, only unless you want to sell it for $1,000.
But for those who are getting it, I'm a little envious of you. Starscream there. Then they did show Moon Knight. Moon Knight, I think, is looking really good.
Yeah,
That looks good. He comes with the bananas accessory, so that works.
Yeah. Pinless elbows.
This is lovely next level. The texturing on the cape looks good. The hieroglyphics on the legs. I like even the subtle coloring. Let me zoom in on there. Like, look at I love this little extra bits of gold, like going through the bandages.
Yep.
You have the other one too?
Yeah.
So that one's not so great.
I think I thought I did.
The good guy version.
Never mind. I don't have that one on here, but no, the Mr. Knight one is a little. I found it very lackluster.
It looks like he's going to a wedding where he has like maybe it's unpainted. It's possible it's just unpainted.
I'm hoping that's unpainted, but the suit looks horrible on there. He's using all the old parts.
Yeah, it's just
what
is that?
They showed off the Mojo set, which I want it, but I'm not paying that price for it. It is totally not worth. I had to draw the line. I had to vote with my wallet.
Yeah, I think it's like $50 overcharged.
And here's the big thing. I know I'm not alone because it's still available on pre-order on Hasbro Pulse. They did not sell out of this set.
So please educate me. What is that thing on the right?
This?
Yes.
Mojo?
That's Mojo. He is an X-Men villain. He is what they call... He is from a parallel dimension literally called the Mojoverse. He is basically a giant... He's an interdimensional television producer who has no spine, and he lives in an exoskeleton.
Wow.
Longshot is one of his creations.
This was in the show?
It was in the cartoon.
It was in the cartoon.
I
And
don't remember this at all.
He was
Yeah,
creepy.
he came on
too.
that quick too, like the first or second season.
yep.
And he's a really important character in the comics. I mean, there's a lot of details in this I like, but again, I'm not paying for it.
He was a boss in a Genesis game.
I think that's... I just scroll over from keep on X-Men. Mondo is releasing giant X-Men.
That look very
Good.
detailed. Those Jubilee faces are awesome.
I like the Magneto faces. What's interesting, it has a Morph face package with it. But it's kind of, again, right there with like almost statues. I mean, I like the cell shading, but I have got no need for this in my collection.
Yeah, I like how they make Hasbro's versions of the cell shaded just a joke. This is how they should have been.
First off, Jubilee's effect pieces there are kind of BS. Like Magneto's is really cool, but the Jubilee one just, I don't know, not feeling that.
Well, she's doing the thing from the opening of the cartoon.
Right, I get it, but I don't like it. And I like too that the thing now with like Wolverine, like you know how Animated gave Ultra Magnus a hammer, and now every Ultra Magnus comes with a hammer. It's like ever since one company gave Wolverine that Jean and Scott picture, like that is the Wolverine accessory now that comes with every
Because
version.
of the meme.
Yep.
They got to do it for the
Yeah,
meme.
yeah, like that is the thing from that episode that's now got to be included every single time.
What's the price point for those?
Oh, they're gonna be like $200.
200? You should
Probably
definitely get another
250.
accessory. That should not be the only accessory then.
It might be more,
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be like extra hands and stuff.
and maybe an
This was-
unmasked face.
This was shown in package, and I have even less excitement for it.
No, they have it out of package.
I didn't get to find a picture of that.
They did
If
not-
it was $40, I would pre-order, but I can't do it for the price.
They had it out of package in its AWE or whatever you call it, the vehicle mode, and it looks very good in vehicle mode. But I'm sure they did that intentionally.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, well, the picture of the vehicle mode, though, that Bumblebee's chest is like it's the rear bumper. So
It looked really good though. Just don't transform it.
talk a little GI Joe to segue with that. I mean, the display looks good. I mean, I have this on pre-order. It's another Snake Eyes,
Yeah.
but goddamn, it does look good.
Yeah, that's one I'm skipping because I'm skipping him because I already have the other one.
Yeah. Same here.
Wait,
And
the
I have
other
like-
one has that shawl thing.
I have like
No.
4 snake eyes on it.
No, the other 2-pack, he's more like a commando.
Yeah.
Like his original comic uniform, whatever you call it.
But T-Man, you can't get the shawl if you don't get this one.
No, I don't need that.
Zorana looks great,
Only if the shawl
And-
goes on backwards.
and damn the Cobra. This I got 2 Crimson Guard on order. They cannot get here soon enough.
Yep.
Yep, I got 2 of them too.
Whoever posed these was definitely on point with these. I mean, I gotta give.
Yeah, the Marvel Legends team should have hired them.
Dusty's looking good.
Dusty
Stalker's
Stalker
looking
looks
great.
awesome.
And
I can't wait for Sergeant Slaughter. He comes with 8 hands and a bunch of other accessories.
Where's the box?
well, he is on. He's sold out on Hasbro Pulse. Pretty much everything's been selling out on Hasbro Pulse. Yes, I missed Dr. Mindbender. Rumor has it that he will be going back up at 9 o'clock tomorrow, but we'll see.
He's on BBTS too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sergeant Slaughter is
Mindbender?
on-
No, water.
Yeah, I would
so
have mind through BBTS.
Yeah, I just pre-ordered mine as well.
They said
Mine's
it came
on
with a Foot
BBTS.
Locker, but there's no it's not even a picture.
Yeah, they never show it.
Kamakura's looking good.
Maybe it's a cardboard Foot Locker.
I hope not.
Guys, look. I mean, because T-Man, you have ACO, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
The only problem with her is the single jointed elbows.
but these alt faces look phenomenal.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I've got 1 or 2 of these on order. I think I've got 2 sets on order.
I only
My
got
joke
one.
is gonna be insane.
They're going deep.
I am going deep with this, but they're so that's the Flames Toys RC model.
Hmm.
She looks
And
good.
packaging for the retro package Zartan, which you get the mask. That's about it. Coloring looks good though.
I think all of these come with stands, right? Yes,
Yeah,
see it beside them.
Yeah, the foot stands.
Yeah.
No, that's the
And
last
Storm
2 out
Cloud
of that
is good.
series, right?
Yeah,
Or
well,
can't-
then, because we've already shown pictures of Baroness. She comes with the sniper rifle.
Well, the cool thing about him is he comes with extra hands. Something
Yes.
I've been begging for forever.
Yeah.
So maybe they finally are listening because I see a lot of new figures are coming with hands, especially the HasLab ones.
So let's hit some of the fun things here. This one got me excited. The Storm Collectibles booth. There, speaking of, you're talking about going deep diving. I have not touched any of the Samurai Showdown stuff, but it is great that they are doing more of the Samurai Showdowns.
What's the lady in the back name, Matt?
Mai Shiranai. That's Mai Shiranai from King of Fighters and Art of Fighting. So there's Mai, there's Geese Howard, Kyo Kusanagi, and I am a huge King of Fighters fan, so I will probably be getting all these. And Kay, who is actually a clone of Kyo Kusanagi. Matt, there she is.
Yeah, but so I'm glad to see her, but it's the same. Like she was in grayscale prototype the one when they first debuted her. There's been no progress. So what are they doing, Dave? What are they doing here?
They were
teasing
painting
you.
Jury. They were painting Jury instead.
I mean,
They want to make you wait because they know you really want her.
they are making me wait. I mean, I'm gonna get Morgan and I'm gonna get Lilith.
The Jury looks phenomenal. And going back, I mean, I still don't have a Zangief. I need to get a Zangief, and if I don't get one by the time he comes out, I'm in trouble. But I'm really happy that they're doing. They're doing Balrog. They're not calling him M. Bison.
So I was hoping that when I was a kid playing this game and I played as him, I thought to myself, I hope I really don't get that hairy as an adult. But if I do, I am going to shave my chest in that design and just leave it like that. So I'm happy to say that that's not a possibility, but I had thought about it.
They're going more into the Tekken.
I would love it if they did Soul Calibur characters, strictly Soul Calibur. I know they were guest stars.
What do you mean? They're in the back.
Soul Calibur's official.
Oh, it is?
Mitsurugi
So they're
was
not going to be
never
like guest stars of King of the Fighters or whatever the heck?
No,
No,
Mitsurugi was never in Tekken.
There's a sign in the show that said Soul Calibur on it.
Yeah.
So they're definitely doing Soul Calibur.
Mitsurugi. I'm
I'm
definitely
not
getting
zooming in, but
Taki.
I can tell you, Taki is wearing a full bodysuit.
Yeah. Those are my favorite two from the game.
I used to like Sophitia and Siegfried.
Can you zoom in?
No.
Never mind.
Where do you want to zoom in?
That's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Keep moving.
The picture's out there, man. You can find it.
She has nipple.
These are the
motherfuckers.
1/6 scale, and I know Scorpion's on Big Bad Toy Store right now for $250. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer that they're doing the palette swap ninjas, but damn, they do look good.
Dude, that smoke looks awesome. Like,
That's Noob Saibot.
oh, it is? Fuck
Mhm.
that then.
So they're basically like Hot Toys, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're not seamless. So, but this is all
The
soft
Hot
goods.
Toys aren't seamless either.
Yeah, they're not.
Not
Hot
all of
Toys
them.
aren't seamless when they have skin showing.
I wouldn't know. I've never handled the Hot Toys. I can't afford them.
You can. You just choose other things.
Yeah, these are higher than Hot Toys.
And as much as I want them, I'm not getting them right now. But CT, there's your Soul Calibur 6 right there.
Soul Calibur.
Oh, it is new side.
This is Adam from Streets of Rage, so I'm glad to see that they're continuing the Streets of Rage stuff. And we've got more, whatchamacallit, from Golden Axe. Now, these two guys are from an anime or a manga called Keegan Ashura, which is one I really liked. The anime on Netflix is okay, but the manga is absolutely awesome if you like fighting anime. If you like fighting mangas. So
Is this the show where the guy went to jail on purpose so he can beat somebody up?
no, it's basically like it's a fighting tournament, except the idea is corporations actually sponsor these fighters, and they use the fighting tournament to make giant corporate decisions. It's kind of weird, but it's really good. I enjoyed it a lot, and the ending of the first manga definitely caught me off guard in a good way. And now they're working on the sequel, which is Keegan Omega, and it's still continually badass. 2 more characters from Gears of War. The Swarm, I can't remember her name. The Swarm Queen. And another Grunt.
Oh, she looks awesome.
NECA put their new Preds on display. This is just money leaving my wallet as you look at it.
Is it me or is this an unusually good amount of new figures for an
Well, this
SDCC,
is all the stuff they've been holding off for ages.
right? It just feels like there's a lot that's new.
Same guys, but just with their masks on. This is just such a good display. I love having the Lost Tribe. This
T-Man is marked safe from this purchase.
I am not, because this is the Mirage Turtles, and of course it's a new mold.
What's the company?
This is NECA. This is all NECA.
Oh, this is NECA?
Yep. NECA is taking this. They're doing so much with the license that Playmates could have been doing, and so the Mirage ones, they all had the same colored masks. They just had different face sculpts and, of course, their weapons. And the Mirage Shredder was still one of the coolest designs ever.
Knowing them from the cartoon, when I first seen them all wearing the same mask, that confused the crap out of me. When on the NES game, I was like, why is everybody having a red mask? How do you tell who is who?
And then they've got the Ultron came out, but then these are the mutated Shredders, and I love the Mikey with the hood on there, kind of Last Ronin-esque.
Cool.
And just these are those Predators. This is the Elder Predator. If you guys remember the end of Predator 2, he then tosses Danny Glover the musket, the flintlock pistol.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Dave, I have to bounce.
Okay.
My wife is calling me.
Thank you all.
Thank
You know, very much for coming, Sonny.
Very
Hey,
fun.
bud.
Sorry, I can't stay.
Go be dad. Go do what you gotta do. They also put out that Dracula is being released by NECA.
Whoa.
He's got the bats, and it is using the Bela Lugosi face. I cannot wait to photograph this guy. This got me excited. This got me very excited.
I was excited until I bought Demona.
Yeah, Demona's got problems.
Mike, were you ever into gargoyles?
What's that?
Were you ever into gargoyles?
Oh yeah, I love the cartoon. So
Check
I
this
just
out.
hit.
So they do have the armored Xanatos. Oh, whoops, get back there.
Oops.
Xanatos.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that name. I used to want my brother always calls Thanos Thanatos. And I was like, where? I was like, that sounds so familiar. What?
Oh man, I didn't get the rest of the pictures. I'm sorry, I did not. I don't know why I didn't get the rest of the. Where the hell the rest of my pictures are?
Go to TNI or somebody.
Well, you haven't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say there's other pictures that you haven't talked about yet.
No, there aren't. But I specifically got I made sure I got the NECA ones. Here.
Why don't we wrap up the pictures that you've got here, and then we can go dive through the website.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for keeping me on guard. This is why we keep you around.
Hey. Because I think I see in the scrolling something there that I just discovered. Yeah.
Invisible Man.
Okay, yeah, let's start here. Let's scroll through these. So I think
Mezco?
this Mezco display is going to piss a lot of people off.
Because it's stuff that we should have gotten already?
Yes. There's so much stuff here that's like, hey, remember you paid for this.
I kind of want. I mean, I want this Constantine. I didn't order him, but I will win this guy in a raffle in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's
This
cool.
looks amazing.
That's cool.
Did they have the G.I. Joe figures?
Patience Danielson. Batman looks great.
Yeah, I like this Batman too.
No, I don't like him.
You got your
There's-
Keaton Batman.
There's the first thing that's gonna piss a lot of people off. How long have people been waiting for that Keaton Batman? It's been a long time.
4 years.
There it is, everybody.
Wow.
I bet you nobody wants this set.
I wanted it at first, but then I got McFarlane.
I mean, do you really need an Ezra Miller in your life now?
Not even he does at this
Yeah.
point.
Bishop
Dang.
looks great.
You have this on order, don't you, T?
Yeah, kinda. I'll explain it later.
Okay.
This looks gorgeous.
That's awesome looking.
That's gonna be a $250 set.
Only
I think it's already
$250?
sold out. That's at least two. Yeah, I mean, and think of all the light ups on here. God, that bike looks so good. It's Morbin time.
Yeah, but this is the good Morbius, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I wish it had a belt or something. It looks weird.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. They had that same problem with Iron Fist. It was
Yep.
one of the weirdest things because he looked like he was in pajamas, but then they gave him that little sash around his waist.
Yep.
It made a world of difference. Spider-Man.
Good looking.
Don't make me
Spider-Man.
care about that Spider-Man.
Looks good.
That is a good
This,
looking
I mean, look at
Spider-Man.
this. This looks like it's jumping right off the page of the 1960s comic.
Yeah, it's
this
pretty
looks like-
posable.
It looks posable. If you are a Spider-Man fan and you don't have this, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I'll just pull out my Tom Holland.
Hold on. Almost. Do I got any more of those? The hell?
Well,
I
they
thought I, had
didn't show any.
I thought I got pictures of the crow on here. That one pissed me. That crow looked
Oh,
amazing.
wow.
But I don't have the picture of it. I'll
All
find
right,
it.
let's-
I know
Oh wow. That Spider-Man's $120.
I'm going to be rating the Amazing account after this. Don't worry, folks. Jada Toys. They're also doing Universal Monsters. I got to say this. I like this Invisible Man better than the one that NECA's coming out with, because this is when I think of the Invisible Man, I think of him in the smoking jacket. And these are 6-inch scale. So this will scale with your Marvel Legends. This will scale with your Fortnite figures. That's their Dracula. I'm not as impressed because of still the joints, but the hands are pretty cool. This mummy looks really good though, because I love my NECA mummy. But
The mummy actually is in Fortnite.
So there you go. Wolfman also looks really good.
Oh, I do
I
like
believe
it.
he's in Fortnite as well.
That one could also work well with Marvel Legends because there is the Werewolf by Night character. So this could technically, there are werewolves in Marvel comics.
You know, I feel like it's going to be Fortnite, Funko, and Lego that unites the world. Like they're just going to have all the licenses and have all the characters.
And this is our first real good look at the Street Fighter characters. I can see there is a torso joint here. The neck's posable. I'm hoping that they'll have some hand options. I mean, we got thigh swivel, double jointed knees,
Ankle pivot.
ankle pivot right there. I mean, there's Chun-Li with her thighs of great justice.
And she's tilted to the side.
So, notice double jointed. She does have a double jointed arm.
I am marked as safe because I own the SH Figure Arts.
Fei Long looks absolutely perfect. If I only get one figure from this line, right at this wave at least, I'm getting Fei Long.
You think he'll have the fire kick effect?
I don't know, but look. I mean, look. He's got butterfly joint. We got the waist swivel. This is right there a perfect figure for me. Even if he doesn't have the flaming kick effect, which if he does makes it that much better. This is everything I want for a Bruce Lee style figure.
Come on, Dave, get to the stuff I want. The exciting stuff.
Oh man, my computer's going slow.
Yay!
Iceman with his old face.
Yeah, I feel like I'm probably gonna be 100% in.
Oh,
I've been
geez.
waiting so long.
If this goes right, these should be inexpensive.
Yeah, I can hope.
I'm hoping they come with
$20?
weapon.
But look,
I'm
like,
hoping they come with weapon effects.
he doesn't, and they don't even have like. Look, they've got those big clogs on their feet, and they have ankle tilt, forward and back, and pivot on the side. And look at the flame effects on him. Like I'm so excited.
Do you care about Mega Man, Mike?
What's that?
Do you care about Mega Man?
Yeah, why not? I'm happy for Matt. That's the thing.
I'm so excited.
Uh,
So happy.
something else. Another one that's coming out is. Share screen. This one
Yeah,
actually
come
got
on, where's
me.
the cami? Where's our cami? Gotta have the cami.
This one's got me excited. This Apocalypse.
That does look cool.
I like his
This is-
sporty sneakers.
Well, this is the Marvel Select one, and of course, even being at the 1/10, the 1/10 scale for Apocalypse, this will work. I
Okay.
mean, the hoses look good.
You cannot stand my power.
It does look awesome.
He's got the accessories. That was the one thing I think is going to set this guy to must buy. I mean, he looked good there, but the fact we can plug and play these hands in, because that's not often with Select stuff. So that face sculpt
Face is
is
awesome.
Yeah. He actually looks like a black guy.
Well, he is Egyptian.
Yeah.
You got to remember, he is Egyptian.
Yeah.
So he is Jim. I mean, sorry, Jim. He is T-Man. Why'd I call you Jim?
Yeah,
Thanks,
Mark.
Jim.
You've been drinking.
Back to you, Dave.
I am having issues with names today.
Mark, Jim, what do you have to say about that?
Did
I
you
don't-
guys see? Did you guys see the 40th anniversary 2-pack of He-Man and Skeletor? I put the link
Yeah.
to it in the private chat there.
Is that the one with the flocking?
Yes, and the die-cast weapons for both.
Yes.
Yeah, when I saw the
Really cool.
die-cast weapons, that kind of made me want it.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here, Mike.
So
The flock. Robo was complaining about that. I was like, I don't get it.
he
He's got
doesn't
a
like
text-
flocking.
He's got a texture
Yeah.
issue with the flock. I
I,
mean,
I don't care.
What the flock?
Mm.
Skeletor looks amazing.
Yeah. And that jaw articulates.
It does?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I thought it was fixed like that.
Nope.
Yep. I mean, this is. I'm thankful I'm not a hardcore He-Man fan, or else
Yeah.
Sonny was making fun of me earlier about my Power Ranger collection. I'd be twice as
Yeah.
bad with this.
And look at this. It's a show accurate fight where they never get near each other. Stand there, He-Man, while I cast a spell. Okay. Can you hold his sword aloft?
Yes, he
You
can.
can hold the
Look
sword
like
aloft.
it.
For some reason, I'm highlighting the picture, and I don't know why.
Did they finally give him roll of the dice hands? Because all the other ones don't have that, and I'm like, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. But it comes with a recreation of the old Power Rings that came out with the first series of figures.
That is not looking like a roll of the dice hand. Skeletor looks awesome. That picture,
How much is it? $50?
$80.
$80.
Yeah, I gotta
It's-
save that money. That's something else.
I like the gatefold box it has.
Mhm.
So the packaging's, the packaging, it's there. You get the gatefold box, You get the reprints of the original comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is the ultimate set. If I didn't if I didn't buy them when they came out with Revelations, this would be the set to get. And you could just end right here.
I'm seeing the money. Yeah, I'm seeing the money. Right, I'm seeing the money with it. Let's put it that way. I'm trying to think anything else of major note to keep in mind. Oh, the Mondo Battle Cat and Trapjaw. Oh my gosh! Do you guys see that Mondo Battle Cat?
No.
It was huge.
Let me see.
Well, the $40 one is huge, so I know that one's got to be like this freaking big.
Let's first of all, just because with The Amazing is the best reporter out there, I cannot take claim for any of this. Good picture of the Hawkeyes.
Okay.
You're building a figure Ultron, and there's the other Moon
There
Knight.
he
And
is.
this is
Oh,
Jack
okay.
I can't.
Best pose ever.
He looks like a turtle.
Say that neck is forever.
Everything I love about this, I hate about this. So,
Yeah, when the leg lifts up, they lift that little jacket. Well, what's those?
What is that? No,
which one?
I saw a Mega Man.
Oh yes.
What is that?
Oh, that's cool.
This is Kotobukiya Mega Man Battle Network stuff. It's currently in development.
Oh, Kotobukiya
September?
statues, right?
Oh, is that old? Because it said 2021 for that Mega Man X.
October 2022, but
Oh shit! I just saw that Battle Cat. That's amazing looking.
yeah, I'm trying to find that. D-Amazing's got a shot there. We don't do much with wrestling figures. We don't need the Macross, Figuarts, McFarlane. No, I can pass on that right now.
Wait, the female ninjas.
We
What
talked
about
about
that?
that.
We did?
Oh no, those are statues.
Oh, never mind. That Black Panther looks creepy.
Okay, let's see. That crow. This is what I've been waiting for right here.
Oh,
I love the crow, and that's why I've been waiting for that. And then there's their aliens. Also, things people have been waiting for, right, Matt?
Yes, the aliens. I think that doubly pissed people off because they're waiting for the original, and then NECA solicited the concept edition too, and they're like, "Well, can we get the original first, please?" And they're like, "No, give us more money."
And there's your Roadblock with his angry Terry Crews face.
I still haven't decided if I'm staying in on the Mezco GI Joes. I haven't decided yet.
Let's put it this way. The way I'm going with regular G.I. Joes, I could not afford it. So,
Right.
Ultraman looks okay.
That's foolish, Commander.
I think these guys have already come out, Conan and the Death Dealer. There's their Predator. I held back on that one. It was tough, but I did hold back on ordering that. So, and I think that is the major stuff. I feel like am I missing out on anything? I'm trying to find the picture for the Mondo booth. Oh, where's that NECA booth? Where's the NECA booth? Those NECA pictures. Because there was a couple things from the NECA booth. Rock Soldiers. More of the cartoon stuff. They got Angela and Baby Angela. As well as Damona's Folded Wings.
Which I'm guessing comes with Angela.
And probably And then they also I can't find the site I got them from, but they do also have pictures of Brooklyn, Lexington, and Hudson.
Oh, goddamn Mindbender.
Yeah. Okay, where's that picture? I'll pull up that picture. Star Wars stuff. Matt.
I don't think there was
tempting?
anything new revealed. It was just all stuff we've seen. Oh, they did reveal their new. So Black Series is getting the eco-friendly packaging. They're getting rid of the plastic, so they'll have the same boxes as Marvel Legends. You won't be able to see it. It'll just be cardboard.
Hmm.
And they did show the bodies for the make your own figure, make yourself
Yep.
into a figure, which was
I think they had the best packaging already, where you could just take the whole plastic sleeve out and toss it in recycling. You didn't have to peel it off the cardboard. Pray for us so we can get him.
yeah.
Hmm.
And that is probably more stuff will be revealed this weekend.
I'm sure.
better.
Seeing that one Ninja Turtle statue, are any of you guys in on the Fury Toys third-party turtles that are coming out?
No.
No.
The robotic ones?
No, these are the ones that are like they're stylized. I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture of it.
You mean like the samurais?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I want them, but I buy too much stuff. Okay.
I think I found one picture for the Mondo. One good picture for the Mondo.
Let me just tell you, opening this and opening the G.I. Joes, I just feel like I'm getting ripped off buying any Marvel Legends. Because so much posability and the detail in the accessories is nuts. Like this chicken leg right here, you're not going to be able to see it. But it has a piece of the bone detail coming through the meat right there. It's like not one piece. Oh. This backpack is all painted and almost solid.
We actually went through that pretty well. I was afraid we were going to go over. Earlier this week, Sony had posted an interesting question to us, and I see he's still back in the chat. If he wants to, Sony, if you want to jump back in, you absolutely can. Just let me know. And Matt, this is going to be very pertinent with your recent purchase or recent acquisition. Mike, we'll start off with you on this. I'm going to start off with you on this for this discussion.
Okay.
Knowing what you know now, literally, if you could almost go back in time and tell past version of you of what's able to be collected, would you be still throwing your money into Masterpiece, or would you be going Legends?
Knowing what I know now, and such, I think I would still be doing Masterpiece, as much as the engineering and just, I mean, Matt was showing earlier with Ironhide how amazing that looks, and this for the small size. It's a hard thing, but I just like having these nice big figures with the die cast in and just playing around with them. I mean, some of the articulation on some figures isn't great, but I think I would stay the course.
Okay.
With collecting them.
And Matt.
So there's a couple things to consider. I mean, I guess space is one. You know, if you limited space or whatever have you. The other thing to consider too is that, like, take New Age for example. New Age, and T had said this a few days ago, that New Age debuted with Flipper, which was $25. Their original Bumblebee. Right now, New Age is putting
I got
out.
less than that.
Right. New Age is putting out figures that are more expensive than the Masterpiece Carbots were when they came out. So a Legends Carbots were 80 some bucks. That's standard price for any New Age release, bare minimum. Where now, like their Grimlock that's coming out, the stateside price for their Grimlock is $120, which I'm skipping. I think it's 100, 110, 120. It's over 100, whatever it is. So to answer your question, I would keep going like I'm going and because I am very selective with both. I'm not afraid to sell stuff, and I very rarely impulse purchase. I know it looks like I do a lot, but usually there's a lot of thought behind it and research. So I would probably still continue to get a little from column A and a little from column B.
And you, T-Man.
Okay.
Me?
Yes, you.
If I could go back in time, knowing
God,
what I
no
know
more
now,
voice,
I definitely know I would 100% be skipping a ton of Chud figures.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's a given.
I probably, depending on how far back I can go back with the knowledge, I would start with MPO1 and get all the alternators and vinyl text and skip all the retail stuff. But then I would, since I know I would want them, as soon as the Masterpiece start coming out, no, I would probably skip everything after the first Optimus Prime up until Rodimus Prime, and then collect all the rest of the Masterpiece.
Okay.
But Legends, I would be picky, like Matt said, and just like I am now. I just get any random Legend that I want. Like I want that RC that's coming out from New Age.
You see,
But I definitely wouldn't have a Legends collection. No.
And I think that's not part of the question, but that's true. Like that's where I would go back in the past and stop myself, is there are so many retail purchases that we would get a figure and we're like, oh, well, they haven't made this character in forever. This is probably going to be the best version of this character we're going to get in a decade. And then buy it, even though it's not like the head. What was the
anything during Titan's Return?
Titan's Return, yeah.
Yeah.
Combiner Wars.
Right. And I think we were all kind of bamboozling ourselves into thinking like, oh, well, Hasbro obviously hates money, so they're never going to make any more of these, and we have to buy them all. And then fuck us, like the next year, like near perfect versions come out.
T-Man's actually got a great one already on hand that's got me pissed off from Hasbro.
Blitzwing?
No, RC.
Oh, right.
No, that freaking Siege RC. And Alita 1, I'm already.
And Dave, it's look, you're falling into it again. Like that RC, there's gonna be a better one next year or the year after. Like
some people in my comments are saying that they like the Earthrise RC better.
Good, I'll sell them one. Now I want to do a quick little backtrack from Mark 44 Prime because he did ask about this and I couldn't find it. But then you were able to find me the link. Thank you so much. And that is those Mondos. Take a freaking look at that.
Yeah. And it doesn't show the Trapjaw one, but those, I mean, that's
a high-end collection.
I don't have any words for them. They just look amazing.
Now, would you feel like you're buying a doll getting the She-Ra?
No. Nope.
Not that display. That's a display. I mean,
wow.
I mean,
just that alone right there. 250. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. That right there is $1,500 worth of figures, not including Battle Cap. That's about $2,000 we're looking at right there.
How much is Battle Cat? Did they say that? I'm pretty sure he's 400.
Is Kevin still in the chat? How many are you buying? Come on, man.
I was gonna say He can't help us with price. He doesn't even look at the price.
He don't care. He click buy and move on with his day.
I was
Yeah.
hoping I didn't want Mark 44 to think I was forgetting about him.
Right. I did show that, or put that other link up for the Alpha Trion 2-pack that was put out today as well.
Yes, thank you.
So
I
just to
actually
adjust-
forgot about that.
Just to address what Jay said, he's right that the Carbots are, a past design with fewer part counts.
But they're bigger.
That's true, but they're still masterpiece when you're talking about Legends. I think there's got to be a point where the Legends figures I get it, but I don't agree with it. I get your thought process, and you're right.
I hear that, but I can't do it. I can't even
So
freak myself. And besides that RC that I'm going to break on, I can't even force myself to believe that they're worth as much as they cost.
So like this Ironhide that I was showing off, this is Magic Squared Ironhide. This thing was $35, I believe, and he is one of my favorites. And this guy's got part counts out. I mean, this part count in this guy has got to be astronomical compared to some of these other ones. I think New Age and like the finish on this guy is it's Magic Square's kind of chalky finish. But I got to tell you, like, I have never felt a more solid figure. There are tiny parts on this. I am not worried about breaking.
The poses you were showing us look amazing. It just makes the masterpiece look like a joke.
Right.
So one last quick little backtracking right here. This is the Hero is Born Alpha Trion set. So we get Vector Sigma, which we haven't seen since MP10.
Optimus Prime, yeah. The key to Vector Sigma.
Which also came with MP10, but I think it's a slightly different scale. You can tell this is a cup remold. This is a cup retooling and repainting. And this is from the Scourge design, and I have to say, I think it actually looks better than Scourge does.
I'm not into the retail stuff anymore. Like you guys were saying before, I have 2 boxes downstairs full of the figures just sitting. But that pair looks really good, and it's really tempting.
Just put it in the middle of the collection.
So, I can't believe they still gave him the weird translator thing, though.
The work would be the Energon goodie box.
Oh yeah, Energon goodie box. They kept that.
Now I guess because he's a young dude. Maybe is it a juice box now? Just a regular old juice box.
I think this is the best Alpha Trion they gave us so far. I mean, Ryan Pax and Alpha Trion. Sorry.
This, like I said, this looks very good with the mold.
It is weird seeing him hold a gun. Did he have a gun in the cartoon?
No.
No, does he? I didn't see the picture. Does he have his staff?
No,
he does not have his staff. He's got a gun.
That's the problem. He should have his staff.
And if we're gonna get totally nitpicky, the goatee and mustache should not be that long. Or was it a different color? Maybe I'm being.
I think it was that long.
Was? Okay.
Yeah, it had the length.
I think it wasn't as girthy. I think it's girthier than It's got that thickness to it.
Well, technically, none of them should have mustaches and beards and all that.
That's just weird.
Oh, and Jetfire in the movie shouldn't fart a parachute? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw some guy getting one of my groups. I can't remember which ones. Someone was actually getting a Bayverse Jetfire tattoo, and I was just like, "Oh."
How old is he? 20-something?
Maybe 30, but Bayverse Jetfire.
Bless his heart.
I mean, good for that tattoo artist. I'm glad he gets to take that money. He or she.
Oh.
Alrighty, Dave. Are we wrapped? I think
we got. I mean, look, guys, we hit SDCC. We talked about stuff. We even got a discussion in, and it is 10:30 on the dot.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't hit the video because it's all about Zero. So T-Man, would you like to say it for us?
What?
Your YouTube sign off. Just go into YouTube mode.
Yeah.
Wrap it up, Dave. Wrap it up.
No, the click
Guys,
like and subscribe and all that.
Thank
Never
you
mind.
so much for joining us on this Thursday. Please hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. One day we might actually do something else on
Buy
this
our
Thursday. You'll
t-shirts.
never know until you hit it. Thank you, Mike, for joining us.
Thank you guys for letting me
Mike.
on tonight. It was great.
I hope you had fun, Mark.
No, it was definitely a good time.
Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. I know it's running the thing, so I can't highlight everyone and throw all the cute little tic tacs across the thing on the bottom, but we appreciate you guys visiting us every Thursday. There's so many other cool things you could be doing on a Thursday night, and you chose to spend it with us, so we appreciate you all. Zero, hopefully we'll be back next week, and we'll make
I
even
think
more
he's going to be
volunteer-
off next week as well.
Who?
I think he said he's going to be off next week as well.
All right,
I
then
will.
make-
I will be on vacation next week, so I will be out
Matt
as
will
well.
be off.
So Mark
T-Man
will
will
be
say
back.
he's not going to be able to make it, and then somehow get re-energized. We'll work on. There will be a show next week, one way or another. Don't worry, Mike. You have an open invitation anytime you like.
Thank you.
Guys. Thank you so much, and until next time, good night.
All I want.
See ya.